Welcome inside Eastwood Homes here at Twin Lakes in Hoschton, Georgia. This is Steve, the Malone Home Team. Thanks for watching us on the Living in North Georgia YouTube page. So let's talk about why we are here. We've started pushing out these new construction videos, and two of our most popular videos we've ever done. One of them was an Eastwood Homes build. That was in Flowery Branch, but people can definitely see the workmanship in these houses. Okay, this is not a luxury build. These are just standard houses, but the workmanship is fantastic in these houses, and you can tell that. Houses showed really nice on that. That was one of the best ones we've ever done. Another one that was one of the best ones we ever did was we were here at Twin Lakes with one of the other builders here a couple of weeks ago, and everybody loves this neighborhood, loves this area. So let's talk about this area. First, talk about Hoschton. Okay, Hoschton is an outer suburb, but it's one of those suburbs that, it used to be that it was way out. Now, now people are calling Hoschton home. People are moving into this area. And this area is really expanding right now. So this is a really good time to get in here because they're building up all around this neighborhood. They just built out of Publix, going to build a whole new Kroger shopping center within the next year or so. The Hoschton Exchange is going to be one of those big open air type areas like you see in some of the other locations like the Suwanees or the Alpharettas or the Duluth, things like that. Yeah, Hoschton's going to have their own called the Hoschton Exchange. That's coming as we head probably the end of 25, beginning of 26 is really going to start getting rolling there. So all these things are coming into Hoschton, right? And Hoschton's only about 50 miles away from Atlanta right now. So yeah, it's a haul if you work downtown and want to get up here. But if you work in one of the northern burbs, you know what? The Hoschton's really, it's a great location, up and coming, still kind of quiet. We'll see what it looks like in 5 to 10 years. But everybody's looking at Hoschton. So then why are they looking at Twin Lakes? Twin Lakes is fantastic neighborhood. Okay, it's a master build community. There's several builders in here, Eastwood being one of them. Their houses are in the 4s to 6s, depending on size, depending on bedrooms, things like that. We've got multiple pools, you got cabanas, you got tennis courts, you've got lakes, you've got walking trails, you got all that stuff here at Twin Lakes. This is really one of those really cool communities that they really thought about, master planned, building out. This is going to be a fantastic community for years and years. So this is your opportunity to jump in here as they're building out in here, building around the area. And I'm telling you, 5 to 10 years, you're going to look up and say, holy cow, thank goodness we bought that house in Twin Lakes. So there you go. There's the neighborhood, there's the area. So what are we going to look at today? We're going to take a tour of their model home here. It's the Cypress. Okay, they've got 5 floor plans, and we'll have a link to them. We'll provide that coming up. I'll tell you where to find that in just a second. But those floor plans, there's 5. This one that we're in right now, the Cypress, it's a 4-bedroom house. It can be a 5-bedroom house if you have the basement. This particular 4-bedroom house is actually a 3-story house. The 3rd floor has a little bit of what we'll call a loft or like a hangout room or whatever you want to call it. You'll see it on the tour with a full bath upstairs. You could almost work it out to where you could put a door up there. You can turn it into a 5th bedroom if you wanted to. So you have flexibility in this space. But otherwise, normally it's a 2,400 or so square foot house with the 4 bedrooms. Master's fantastic, gorgeous master shower, gorgeous master bathroom, decent sized closet. You've got kind of a big flex area upstairs. Maybe it's a homeschool room, or maybe it's just a hangout room for the kids. You got a deck off the front where you can look off the front. You got a screen and porch here as well. It's just a fantastic house. Kitchen's done up real nice. Complaints about Eastwood. Like I said, we were at Flowery Branch, and the guy I met with up there, he said, you can get out to Twin Lakes. They got really nice houses out there too. If you're going to be showcasing houses, to Eastwood, Flowery Branch, and Eastwood up here in Twin Lakes. So if you missed that though, I'm going to put it up here. Bing. Go take a look at the Eastwood build over in Flowery Branch, or at least put a pin in it, and you come back and look at that after you look at this one. So we're going to take a look at the Cypress, and we're going to go drive around and look at some of the other houses in the area. We're not going to walk through them because they're still under construction or they're under contract, things like that, so we really can't get in there. But we'll take a look at and see what at least the builds look like when it's all done. And we'll come back here, we'll talk about some of the incentives they got going on, some of the specials they have for the end of the year, and then we'll kind of put a bow on this thing. But let's go take a look. This house, the Cypress, Eastwood Homes, Twin Lakes. Is this where you want to be? right, so there you go. Beautiful house here at the Cypress Eastwood Homes in Twin Lakes and Hoschton. Also took a look at some of the houses that they have that are built or being built right now from the outside. There's 3 that can deliver by the end of the year. 2 of them have finished basements. 1 of them has a 3-car garage. All 3 of them are deliverable by the end of the year. So incentives that they have right now, if it is not being built yet, it is still just a slab or still just flat, nothing being built yet, they're offering up to $30,000 half off upgrades through the design center. So if you want to do upgrades, whatever the charge is, they're doing half off up to $30,000. That's what it is right now. I think that's through the end of the year. Now, if it's spec, if it's already under construction, things like that, they are still offering $15,000 towards closing costs. And that can be towards just closing costs or towards buying down rate points or whatever. If you use their preferred lender, they are offering that between now and the end of the year, $15,000. That's the same that they had over at the Eastwood in Flyer Branch that we talked about earlier. Okay, so if you want to, if you want to jump in and take advantage of these deals, because I'm telling you what, once we get into the new year, once we get past January 1st, I think a lot of buyers are going to jump back into the pool. It's going to definitely pick up a little bit. And I think that the incentives are not going to be as robust as they are to end this year. So yeah, I don't know if they're going to be offering $15,000. I don't think they're going to have to once we get to the beginning part of next year. So if you have questions, let us know. We've been talking with the sales team over here, trying to get information to put in the video and everything. So we know them. We can work with them to help you pick out the right house, pick out the right layout, things like that, find out the information that you need. So if you have questions about it, all our contact information is below. If you want to take a look at the neighborhood, take a look at the floor plans, things like that, I got a quick link in the description below as well. But if you want to get a hold of us, you can set up a time to talk to us. You can set up an appointment there. You can text us. You can email us. You find me on Instagram, Facebook. You fly carrier pigeon over the house. Whatever you got to do, it's easy to find me. Or you can just leave me a comment. Say it all the time. Nobody leaves comments. Leave something funny. Tell me a dad joke in the comments or something. Just make me chuckle or something like that. And I'll pin you and it'll be up there for eternity. Okay? So, easy to get a hold of. If you have questions about this, again, gorgeous neighborhood, gorgeous houses, great builder, pretty good incentives. Let's do it. Looking to get a home by the end of the year. This is it. This is Steve. Malone Home Team. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this and you want to keep up with all the new construction going in, because we're going to be blowing it up to end this year, beginning of next year. Some of the tours we're going to be doing and some of the neighborhood breakdowns we're going to be doing. It's going to be pretty cool. We got some big plans. I want you to be a part of it. So like and subscribe. We'll catch you later. Take care. Bye.